Hello YouTube, what's going on? It's Chad with Xomboyz, and I just wanted to kind of do a thoughts video over Dexter. I'm a massive Dexter fan, always have been, and as a lot of you know, it is the last season, and we are 9 episodes through the season currently, and I don't know, I'm worried. First off, I'm really sad the show's ending, but at the same time, I do think it's a good thing because I don't want them to like continue the show on and kind of beat it in the ground and the show to get just ridiculous and ruin the whole series with like stupid episodes and trying to continue something that they should just end. So it's like a bittersweet thing that the show's ending for me, but this this season's been really interesting because they've set up the end game several different ways. I mean, you have Dexter, who obviously is having issues. You know, he's trying to fix Deb. He's trying to help Deb out at the first half of the season, and to help her through this hard time she's going through after she killed LaGuerta. And Deb is kind of like a lost cause, loose cannon at the beginning. And Dexter meets Vogel, who turns out to be the person that really set up his whole code for how he goes about like living his life and doing what he does. And Vogel is interesting because the way she handles psychopaths and the way she kind of mothers Dexter in a way is interesting. Um, but Vogel has a killer after her, one of her possible patients, the brain surgeon, and I kind of I kind of figured it, thought it ended kind of funny how you were chasing him, and that's the serial killer Dexter's going to be after in this season. Well, they kind of end the psychopath like after a few episodes, like the brain surgeon, and they stop him, and you think you've solved it and all that, and it was too easy for me. I knew that something was up, but the way that they're setting up so many different pieces of this season, I kind of put it in the back of my mind, and the brain surgeon reemerges in episode 8 at the end. There's a kid that has the same, I guess, darkness that Dexter has. He's drawn to blood. He's drawn to like the kill scenes and stuff like that, and likes taking pictures of it. And the pictures are kind of like his blood slide. Um, he actually murders a woman, an innocent woman, um, and Vogel takes him in and knows, and Dexter ends up trying to like mentor him in a way, and it's kind of like a back and forth thing. You know, he wants to mentor him, and then he's like, no, this guy can't be helped. I have to put him down, and then he's gonna mentor him again. And at the end of episode 8, the brain surgeon, like I said, reemerges, and he actually kills Zach Hamilton, who is the one Dexter's mentor him, and leaves him in Dexter's apartment with a weird older song. It's like a old timey song playing, and at that point, I kind of thought Vogel was the brain surgeon, and just the way she studies the human brain, especially psychopath's brain, and what causes them to do what they do, the chemical stuff like that, and their behavior. Um, but it turns out there's like a little hint in season 8 that it's not her. I mean, well, it kind of leaves where it could be her and could not be her, because they're having dinner and it's Hannah who has reemerged in the season as Dexter's love interest, and then it's Zach and it's Vogel and it's Dexter, and they're all sitting around a table. So it's a horrible dinner party because I mean you have like 3 psychopaths and a psychiatrist at a dinner, but pretty much they ask what got Dr. Vogel into the field, and she pretty much says she doesn't want to talk about it. It's something that happened years ago. So it leaves it that it could be something that she done that like caused her to maybe be partial psychopath or something like that, or like maybe a family member. Well, it turns out she had 2 sons, and one of them in which was murdered. He was drowned in the bottom of their swimming pool, and it was by her other son, who is a psychopath. So that is what got her into the field, and I guess got her into the whole, you know, that aspect and that career. And the other son supposedly died in a fire. Um, well, Dexter, being Dexter, he finds blood and finds out that whoever killed Zach, the brain surgeon, is in fact related to Vogel. So he starts doing more and more research and finds out that it is Vogel's son that she thought had died years ago in the fire. And so she kind of he confronts Vogel about it, and Vogel doesn't want him to act on, doesn't want him to definitely go by his code and put him down like she originally did. And it's like Vogel is kind of torn because she has Dexter, who she's kind of mothering, and then she has her real son, like her biological son, and she doesn't want him to hurt. She wants to protect him, and so it's kind of like she's in a hard place. But meanwhile, Dexter has no choice. He has to put him down because this guy obviously knows who he is, you know, where he lives, and Dexter's a father, and Harrison is like his number one thing he wants to protect in the world. And so Dexter kind of sedates her, and he goes on his way. And the brain surgeon is no joke. He's not like a lot of people Dexter track. Like he slits Dexter's tires. He knows something's up. He knows Dexter's onto him, and that Dexter's been around Vogel. So that's kind of setting up that end game where those two are going to be mind gaming each other, and it's like predator versus predator kind of thing. And then there's Deb, and Deb is she's calmed down and she's kind of accepted it to a fact, but I still don't know if she can fully accept Dexter for what Dexter is and what Dexter does. So it kind of worries me that she might end up doing something in the season, which I really hope not, but I don't know. And I don't know if the brain surgeon will be the one to finally get Dexter, like to best him as far as serial killers. If it does, that means Deb has to survive and she has to take care of Harrison. But one thing I've always said from the seasons is, in the books, I believe it's Cody who, which was Rita's son, shows signs of being a psychopath like Dexter. Pretty much does the same things Dexter used to do as a child. And Dexter sees this and nourishes it kind of like Harry nourished him. And I've always said that, since they took Cody and Astor out of the equation, that Harrison would get that. And I've kind of wondered because he's been lying and he's taken a little more of a main role. Well, not like a full-on main character, but he has a bigger role now that he's able to talk and do more stuff in this season. And he's lying, he's doing little things that kind of make me wonder if he might, in fact, if it's like they might end something with Dexter and they might kill Dexter, or I don't see Dexter going to jail. I don't see them putting him in jail. He's either going to die or he's going to fake his death and get away and live with Hannah or something like that. Although the producer did say that Dexter's not riding off in the sunset. But something like that is going to happen, and I kind of see Harrison continuing Dexter's legacy. And whether it be Deb nurturing him and like realizing that, this is a way of justice and I'm going to protect him, his family, or whether it's Dexter, I don't know. But I don't see Hannah surviving, honestly. I see her either being taken out by Deb or the brain surgeon. I don't really see her going to jail. I think she dies first, and that may be what ultimately causes Dexter to lose it, losing the woman that he loves, and it pushes him over the edge, and he makes that big mistake that could cost him his life in this series. I'm not real sure, but yeah, sorry for some spoilers. This is my thoughts so far. If you have anything you want to add, I'd love to talk to you guys about it. And yeah, the next 3 episodes should be intense from the previews. They look like they're going to be some nail-biting episodes for sure. I can't wait to watch them. But yeah, guys, I'm going to do some more Dexter videos probably over the next 3 weeks with the episodes. If you want to talk to me about them, give me your thoughts, your opinions, maybe what you think is going to happen. I definitely would love to talk to all you guys some more about it. But yeah, take care, and this has been Chad with Xomboyz, guys.